Hello, this is Sunny from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I'm just quickly going to do a flip through of our March memory verses, which is called the cross, and we focused on the cross because Easter was in March, at the end of March. So let's start. Obviously, I always do an introduction page. I absolutely love this introduction page. And with my 4 verses, a name, the month, a little bit of ephemera, and then sort of an overview just to get a feel for the sort of the ephemera and how it looks, the aesthetics of it. Love this page too. Then obviously we memorize Mark 34 for 35, and it's a beautiful verse. So what I've done is I've cut this bit of the flowers just off, and I put it there at the top, and that was a nice decoration. And I just used some stencils. I didn't have so many small pieces this month, so there's not very many filling. I mean the flowers, but to tell you the truth, the smaller flowers I've used, almost finished using it very quickly in the beginning. Try not to print too many out because then it just stays over. But if I really feel like I need something, I will print it out. So that's that, and obviously I will do a review of it in later months. This is my meditation sheet. I've just added some washi tape there, some flowers. There also it was quite full, some stenciling, just to add little things. And then I used the journaling cards and the 2 crosses and the 3 numbers and these little church stencil I've used also with some washi tape, just to create a little bit of interest, and obviously my 3 things that stood out for me. Then Galatians 2:20, yet again, just use some of what I done it is the meditation sheet. That little thing, I had the extra meditation sheet, so I just cut that out and put that there. And there's flowers, and yet again I cut the top bit of one of the titles and just put that there. And this is the meditation sheet for Galatians 2:20. Just add some washi tape, small little flowers, and some more washi tape. Love this page also. Just did a bold sort of a focal point. Love this pattern paper from Rosie Design. It's amazing when I design the printables. I don't really 100% think what I have in my stash, because I mean I can't remember what pattern papers I have. But each month when I go for my stash, there is so much that works with it. So I just want to encourage you. This project is a nice stash buster, because obviously I can't design so many things. I can't design every time pattern papers and things like that. And obviously it's nice to use your stencils, your stamps to add to it. So this is what I've used, the pattern paper, which I absolutely love. Flowers and this little tabbies there, or not tabs, journaling spots. I've just put my 3 points there. And yet again I went for the same thing, just add the flowers there, some washi tape and some small little flowers. It was also quite a busy verse, so there's not so much space. And Galatians 6:14, I love this page. Also I used the little tags, and then I made little pockets with the pattern paper which I pulled from my stash. And as I said, in this printable or series I use a little bit more puffy stickers, because we're coming to the end of the book. So yeah, it's not, I don't find it too much of it. I haven't written down here. I must still write today's verse. It's just I filmed this a little bit earlier, so I still feel how it feels to write over there, so I'll let you know. So I might not use so many puffy stickers again, but this puffy stickers went nicely with the printable. So obviously at the back I just wrote my 3 points of each one. Just add a little cross there. And what I did is I cut, for this crosses I cut sort of around it, so the 3 or the 2, whatever's out. So I just put these crosses there. And this is our last verse. As I said, I still need to write today's. And yeah, I haven't done much here. I must still actually add a few things because I haven't finished it. I still need to add, but this is quite a busy verse, so I'll probably just add some washi tape, or I will see my stash if I cut something small, but I ran sort of out of small things now. And this is as with the meditation sheet which we did this week. Also quite a busy the meditation sheet, so I didn't add too much. I just add the washi tape there and a flower there. And then yeah, I used the 3 churches and the journaling spot, and I used some stencil to make these 3 big numbers. And what I done is one of the flowers I cut in half and put it on one side and put it on the other side. So that's a trick I often use. This is obviously April's memory verse bundle, so it's do not be anxious. So we can memorize these 4 verses. So if you haven't picked up my bundle, you still have this weekend to set up. It doesn't really take much to set up. Now the Bible, my Bible entries. Okay, let's start in Galatians, because there's 2 in Galatians. Okay, let's start in Mark, maybe. That is maybe the best. This I've got a video for. It's probably my least favorite entry. I don't like it at all. It's just I wanted to try to have this effect of these art marks behind the churches, but didn't turn out well. My paint is sort of very shiny. I don't know, I don't like it how it dries, but it's an entry. I've meditated on the word, and it was nice to do it. So I've got a video about that. And then let's go to Galatians. Galatians 2:21. I've also got a video. I've done 2 entries on 1 video, so this is a more simpler. I think after I've done that paint, I just wanted to go back to normal cutting and pasting. So I've just used some of my pattern paper, which I pulled from my stash, a doily, which is part of my doily printables, the cross, and I no longer live. I stamped that out there, and I cut one of the tags in half just to put there at the top with a little string and some washi tape. I absolutely love this washi tape. I don't know where I got it from. I'm going to cry when it runs out. And then this is Galatians 6:14. I don't have a video for that. I've just torn some of the same pattern paper out. I used the Bible verse or the top and some of these churches. I wanted to go for the blues and the purples. Use some puffy stickers, both in the cross. And then one of these tabs to put it there at the top. Love that. And then the Hebrews one. Let me see. Oh yeah, what I've done is I've put there, Jesus is the founder and perfecter of my faith. So I've stamped that there with a little wooden stamp, which I got in England. Small little one. Only thing I would love to have is numbers for this. Unfortunately, it doesn't have numbers. I've got another wooden stamp also. This one, but unfortunately all the things fell out in my container. I kept it in, so I need to put it back, and I haven't done it yet. So every time I want to use it, I gravitate rather to this one, but I must just do it. It's one of those things you know you need to do, but you just never get to it. So yeah, and then I just yet again use the numbers, the 1, 2, 3, and I just cut around that and put that across there. Yeah, just simple, just using my stash up. When I get to this time of the month, at the end of the month, I'm not printing anything out. I just use my stash and see what I have, my leftover printables. Loved studying these verses. I figured it was powerful verses, heavy verses, not your uplifting verses. So yeah, thank you very much for coming on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. As if you want to join us for next month, I will leave all the details down below. Pick it up, and I'd love you to come on this journey, because as I said, we are quite an anxious people at the moment, generally society, so it would be good to memorize those verses. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you on Sunday afternoon. Bye bye.